Well, greetings. I hope I find all of you well today. Thanks for joining us for our 88th episode of Lightbulb Moments, a weekly financial roundtable. Remember, money isn't the most important thing in life, but it is like oxygen on the gotta have it scale. So I'm Tom Kuhn from Qnity. We are here to create a simpler and more direct path towards greater prosperity for you and your stakeholders and your team, and applying the new rules of engagement, which is simple, visual, and actionable. So as we think of return on investment, we look at something called ATM, making sure we have a high return on our attention, time, and money. And it's not lost on us that your time is precious. So thanks for joining us today. So my light bulb moments of the week. Well, I've got a couple. One is that there's a couple of finance streaks that I want to celebrate today. And I love finance streaks. I love streaks, particularly weekly streaks, because execution comes from consistency, and consistency comes from having streaks. And so what I mean by a streak, and the first one, and I've got to see if she's on the call today here. So let me just do a quick look here and see if we've got her. She was going to maybe join us. She had to change her schedule a little bit, but okay. So she might be joining us a little bit later. But the first one is Lords and Ladies. They put together a new finance team. It's a relatively new CEO, and they really wanted to anchor in financial excellence. And so I challenged them a year ago to start a streak. And it was streak 1, it was streak 2, and then 3, and then it kept going. And they've had 52 consecutive weeks of not missing a finance meeting. Certainly there's vacations and all that, but there was always, it happened every single week in spite of vacations and holidays. So that type of consistency has created a massive transformation of excellence for this company in the finance function. And I think it's an awesome thing to celebrate. The next streak is 398. I still can't believe this. 398 consecutive weeks of tracking. And I think what's unique about this is our very own Candace Gliotto. And I got this text yesterday. She is opening her second location as we speak. I think the grand opening is tomorrow, Candace. So she sends me this text that even in the middle of a construction zone, she keeps the streak alive. So, and I think that's one of many reasons that Candace has extraordinary performance in her business as it comes to the financials. So these type of streaks inspire us. They create great financial practices that manifest into profitability, team engagement, and all of that. So anyway, I wanted to celebrate both of these businesses and these individuals because this is really awesome. And we're a big believer in weekly rituals. So that's light bulb moment number 1. Light bulb moment number 2 came from a conversation I had with a member of our community yesterday. And she was asking me about growth. How businesses are doing right now, how her peers are doing. Is sales up? Is it down? Doing another price increase. So anyway, we have done this in the past, but it's been a while. So we're going to take a quick pause here, and we're going to do a couple of polls. So take a moment here. We're going to put this up on the screen. Try to answer these questions to the best of your ability. The first one relates with putting in what is your estimated sales growth for the last quarter, which is April through June, compared to the same period of last year. The second question is what percentage of this growth is from price increases over last year? And how interesting here. All right, is it high, medium, little, or didn't have a price increase or don't know? And then here's another one. Are you planning a significant price increase this year? Yes, it's going to happen in the third quarter. Yes, it's going to happen in the fourth quarter. Yes, it's already happened. And then no. All right, so let's see what's coming up here. We're going to keep this thing open, but the biggest group falls under the 7.6 to 10% growth. That's a third of you. 9 to 10% of you had a decline, about 5%, 0 to 2.5%, 9%, 2.5 to 5%. Significant in the 5.1 to 7.5%, that's 17%. And then 10 to 15% is 17% of you. 9% is over 15%, and 4% say you'd only be guessing. Now, where's the growth coming from? The vast majority of you selected medium. So what percentage of the growth is from price increases over last year? 48% of you said medium, 26% little. That's good. Only 4% said high. Now, the conversation I had yesterday was, I'm wondering if most of our growth is coming from the price increase, which means that we really don't have organic growth. Not entirely correct, but anyway. Now, let's see here. Are you planning a significant price increase this year? 17% of you said yes, it's in the third quarter. 13% it's going to be in the fourth quarter, and 61% of you said yes, it's already happened. So, all right, excellent. So thank you for that. That's my second light bulb moment. Phase 2 of the compensation study. Here is a QR code that will give you a little bit more information. The QR code leads you to a page, a separate page on our website. For those of you that are interested in being part of phase 2, if you were in phase 1, you participated in phase 1, you're automatically included in phase 2. Many have reached out to see how you can be part of this industry-wide compensation study. The data submission process will start the week of July 21st. We're taking it to a whole nother level, going much deeper, more questions, etc. So if you're interested in being part of that, please use the QR code. I'll bring that back up in just a moment here. All we'll be looking for at that point is just your company name, who your primary point of contact is, and just some general information. And then we'll reach back out to you when the submission process starts. Again, here's the QR code. If you want to be in the phase 2 of the study, go here. Fill out, there's just a few basic questions. I showed you what they are, and so we're ready to rock and roll on that very soon here.